Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm speaking really quietly today because it's 11 o'clock at night and I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I'm planning to do here and what I've decided to start. Let me just give you an overall story, a backstory. First of all, this is my scar from a heart surgery because in 2016 I discovered I had a heart disease and they gave me 5 years to live. They gave me 5 years to live and I kept that information to myself. I felt like I couldn't, not that I couldn't, I didn't want to tell my family, I didn't want to tell my parents, I just didn't want to put them in this situation, you know, I didn't want them to suffer, I didn't want them to get hurt or anyway, it was a long, it's a long story, but long story short, my mum has always dreamed of going to university and she never had a chance of going to university, and neither her kids went to university. Like me and my brothers, we didn't go to uni at that time. That's back in 2016. I was 23 years old. I had decided when I was about 20 that I was just going to work hard, make a lot of money, travel and enjoy my life and blah blah blah. Well, turned out life didn't really go according to plan. So here I am, and so I was gonna die, and because of that I thought, why not go to university? You know, why not make my mum proud? At least I'm gonna die with a degree. And so I went. Obviously, to go to university I had to get a student loan, which I didn't know how to pay back because I was gonna be dead, but I'm not. Hey, here I am. Fast forward to 2021. Between 2016 and 2021 a lot of stuff happened. I was really ill. Of course my family knew I had a heart problem, they just didn't know the whole picture. I never told them the whole thing. I only told them what I wanted them to know. To me it was really hard, and keeping that information to myself did not help at all. I guess I encourage anybody that's going through the same situation to talk, to, you know, go to therapy, talk to your friends, tell your family. Just don't keep that to yourself. Even though I thought I was doing the best for everybody else, I wasn't doing the best for me. What was better for me anyway. So yes, let's see, fast forward to 2021, I got married because I wanted to, in fact, oops, I'm so sorry for the mic. Married my husband, I love him. Yes, we got married in 2021. He knew everything, he always known everything. He was my best friend even before we started dating. So in fact, when I discovered my heart disease, we were not even dating yet. The reason I'm talking so quietly is because both my husband and my little baby are asleep in the other room. And it's 11 o'clock at night. Yes, so I've just tidied up the house and I thought, let's get some exercise done. And then I thought, why not make a video out of it and explain to you why. I'm going to do some cardiac rehab. Wait, long story short from what I was talking about. My heart disease, so it got worse. I was feeling really ill, feeling, really sick. I went to hospital a lot of time. There's a few videos on my channel where you can watch me talking about it. And yes, so I went to 2021. Look at me, yay. It's not just the mommy's brain. I'll explain to you why I'm so slow in the head sometimes. I used to be very clever, I'll tell you that. In fact, when I went to university, I decided I was going to get a first on my degree. I didn't, so maybe I'm not that clever. Oh wait, I blame pandemic because, you know, we were not in class, doing stuff online. It just didn't, it wasn't the vibe. Anyway, yeah, so fast forward, I got my uni degree, finished university. I was this close to a first, but let's not go there. I made my mum proud. I got married, so my parents could also enjoy this time. You know, they could be part of something exciting in my life. Another thing exciting in my life. So yes, I wanted them to live this moment. You know, I'm the only daughter, and I wanted them to have this. My wedding day wasn't really great for me because in my head, all I could think about is like, I'm marrying a guy who I'm not even going to be able to have a family with. I'm marrying him, and my 5 years, they're up. I'm going to die at any moment. And so it was a lot of pressure. But I kept a smile on my face, because that's what the saddest people do. They put a smile and then put a mask on, and that's how we do it. That's how we live. That's how I did it anyway. 2021, they found out what I actually had, because obviously I had a heart disease, and they took a long time to find out what it actually was, which is a upper atrial septal defect with partial something from the pulmonary vein. I can't remember, and I'll tell you why I can't remember, because I don't remember stuff really well. It turned out there was a chance of me having a surgery and getting better, and with that problem fixed, the other parts of the heart, not the other parts of my body would get fixed. That included the ventricle and the valves that were a bit messed up. Anyway, so the surgery was risky. They said 50-50. They said it was a long surgery, and they said obviously there were going to be side effects. Probably I had to sign a bunch of paper, like every other surgery. We have to sign a bunch of papers. I agreed to die if I die. So I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be saying this. That's how I cope with shit. Oh my god, that's how I cope with life. That's let's just forget this past 2 seconds. So yes, I had my surgery, and I'm here. I'm alive. Yay! So due to my surgery, and it was a 6 hours long surgery, and the fact that I was on a bypass machine for so long, I got little air bubbles into my brain, and that messed up with my head a lot. I had cognitive dysfunction. I had motor dysfunction. I couldn't hold things. I couldn't eat by myself. I couldn't shower. I couldn't do anything. I was basically a child. Even up here, I used to just get sad at everything. Like if you said, "Oi," to me, I would cry, because I thought you were, you know, shouting at me or something. Yeah, so the emotions were really, really, really bad. I kind of still am recovering from it. I'm trying to learn how to deal with things, but it's really hard, because my emotions are, if I'm happy, I'm very happy. If I'm sad, I'm very sad. If I'm, you know, whatever, whatever. It's just, there is no in-between things. It goes from 0 to 100 really fast, and that's really hard to cope with, because I got anxiety attacks, I got panic attacks, I got everything I'd never thought I would. I was just someone else. I can't put into words. And still to this day, it's been 2 years now since my surgery, and still to this day, I forget stuff. So I'm talking to you, and then I kind of forget what I've just said, or I kind of forget where I was going with this. So I started therapy. I did, which didn't help. It helped me, because I talked out everything that I kept inside for so long. It didn't help with the current problems that I was having, which was brain related. It was, you know, a doctor said it was going to take time. They said it could take a year, 2, 3, a lifetime for me to go back to normal, at least to kind of go back to normal. Anyway, 7 months into my, 7 months, oh my god, it's 20 degrees. 7 months into my recovery, sorry, you see, it's not ADHD. I don't know how that's called. It's side effect of how my memory is like now. How I am now. That's me. That's new me. Yay! Let's accept me for who I am. Anyway, long story short, which I forgot completely where I was going with this, and I have no idea what I was saying, but I think I was saying something about 7 months into my recovery, maybe. Oh well, that's what we're gonna go with now. So 7 months with of recovery. 4 months was bed rest because I got an infection and it opened, and obviously that's why I have such a big scar. You can't see the scar, but it comes out to here. I have another one here. It goes down to the bottom. Yes, it's a scar, a few of them. But yes, that's why I have such a big scar. It was supposed to be all like this tiny little line, but because of the infection, it opened up here, it opened down here, and it opened under the boobs where the drain thingies used to be in. Anyway, 4 months, about 4 months, 3 months bed rest for sure. I had also cardiac rehab, and 7 months into my recovery, I found out I was pregnant. So that's something that I never expected. Didn't expect to get pregnant. I wasn't going to get pregnant as far as I knew. I couldn't get pregnant. Or anyway, yes, but I got pregnant. So that also helped me a lot, I think. Babies, they have the ability to heal you from the inside, and I think I'm sure my baby helped me a lot. But one thing that helped me even more, it was acupuncture, and not any acupuncture. It was a mental health treatment based that Shani, a great woman, she saved my life, really. Got a bit emotional here. I was in a really bad situation. I used to hallucinate, I would have hallucinations. I would start crying. I was basically a baby. I was just, everybody thought that there was no way back. Even I thought there was no way back. I wasn't being myself. And when I started my treatment with Shani, everything started to go better. My brain was suddenly clear. Things made a bit more sense. It's like my brain was like this, and then she put it straight again. I don't know how, and that's it. That's what happened for me. Anyway, got pregnant and had my baby at the end of 2023. Sorry, in 2021, that's when they found out. That was November 2021. That's when they found out what I actually had, and they put me forward to have a surgery. And in February, I was already doing my procedures, my pre-op exams and everything. And yeah, here I am. This video is getting so long. This is just to say I'm going to exercise. I'm gonna exercise with my bike. Anyway, but let me just get to where I have to get. After having the baby, he's 9 months old now. These last 9 months were absolutely crazy and chaotic and amazing and everything together. Maternity is beautiful and ugly at the same time. It's amazing and horrible. It's a mix of shit. A mix of things. Oh my god, I really need to work on this. Anyway, let's go back to what I was trying to say. I gained a bit of weight. Well, I'm not gonna change my phone. Fine, I'll move it a little. I gained weight. Obviously. Because of the baby. And also because life. I also retain a lot of liquid because of my heart disease, and I am working on losing that weight, but mostly I decided to start my cardiac rehab again. Means, you know, an exercise on my bike, because I feel so weak when I have to run after the baby, when, you know, I'm not strong enough for that. You know, let me mess this up. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to die when he's walking about, and I need to pick him up, and I need to go with him everywhere. So today I'm going to start my exercise, and I can't do a lot of exercise. I shouldn't do a lot of exercise. Let me change my mic. But I have to do some exercise, and I'm only going to do 10 minutes of exercise. If I'm able to, I might just do 5, because whenever my heart goes to a certain rate, I can't feel my lower legs. I get paralyzed, and that's how I found out that I had a heart disease, because my legs suddenly paralyzed. They were completely gone. I was sat down talking to my mum, and boof, my legs were gone. I was like, Mum, something weird. Went to hospital, and that's when it all started. So if you get leg paralysis, that's something to think about. What else did I used to feel? I used to feel a lot of stuff. I was always tired. Since I was a kid, I couldn't even do PE at school. Oh my god, I'm already dead. I need to do 5 minutes of this. This really hurts. I said 10. I cannot cope with 10. I'm gonna do 5. Yes, so why am I doing this? Not just for the weight. To be honest, I don't really care about the weight. I'm 72 kilos. Yeah, I'll check later. I'm about 72 kilos, and I want to lose about 10 kilos at least, just to go back to feeling myself again. So, oof, this really hurts. It hurts my butt, it hurts my leg. Wait, I know I shouldn't be talking. I should be focusing on my breathing, shouldn't I? It's fine. We'll get there at some point. I need to talk. Basically, it's part of what I have to do. I have to put stuff out, you know. Can't keep it to myself anymore. I wasn't in a happy place. I was in a very bad place, keeping stuff to myself. So now I really have to share with people. I don't know you guys, you don't know me, but thanks for listening. If you need to talk, please talk to me as well. So I know I said 5 minutes. It's only been 2 and I want to give up. Oh my god. Okay, focus. 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 You can do it. You can do it. Do it. Do it. If you have any tips on how to do this, I could have watched a video or something. I've never actually exercised. I couldn't. I wasn't able to when I was a kid. So I've never did it. I can feel my legs. They are starting to feel weird. I'm not going to... force them too much. Let me stand up a little bit, because my back area hurts. I've already had my shower as well. I've had my shower, brushed my teeth, done my hair, put the baby to sleep, put the husband to sleep, and I'm just here. I don't want to sweat because I don't want to shower again. I had 3 showers today. You know what it is if you have a baby. You know what I'm talking about. 4, 5, 6 showers a day. Yeah. But, oh my god, I can't. Okay, 4 minutes. It's been 4 minutes. I'm only gonna do 5. Next time I will do 6. Next time I'll do 7. And then next time I'll do 10. Oh my god, what was that? I'm so sorry. Oh my god, it's disgusting. It happened. I'm not gonna cut that out. Am I gonna cut that out? No, I'm not. That was saliva. It was, that's another thing. I kind of lost a bit of control of my muscles everywhere, everything, and it's really funny when I have to drink from a bottle. I always I always spill it. If you give, that's why I need one of those bottles with a straw. Usually, let's say if I'm having a Coke, yeah, it goes everywhere. That's just what it is, and sometimes this situation happens. Never liked people that spit when they talk, and because I find it disgusting, but obviously it's not something you can control as much, is it? That's what I found now, at least after my heart. Oh my god, I'm dead. You know what, it was really nice talking to you. Oh, I've done 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes. If it hasn't, I don't care. It's, to me, it feels like it feels like 5 hours. My god. Going back to the fact that my legs, they paralyze. Doctors were never really able to understand why my legs paralyze. They just do when my heart gets to a certain rate, or when I put too much, you know, if I run, if I do anything that I can't even talk. But yes, I can feel that my legs are going funny, and I don't want them to go. So because whenever they paralyze for quite some time. Last time they paralyzed, it was after my heart surgery, when I had to do the fit test. They paralyzed, and I was paralyzed for like an hour. But the first time they paralyzed, it was paralyzed for 16 hours, and they were never able to understand why. They can't explain. They just can't explain it, which is really weird, but it is what it is. Look, I'm done for today. I want to go to sleep as well. I'm tired. But before I go, let's breathe. Yes, I'm just going to take out my scar. Alright. This used to be a very deep hole. It used to go really deep. I mean, you can still see that's deep, but it's not as deep as it used to be. But you can make a little pool. I used to make a little pool in here. Look. Whee! Yes. Yeah. I just put some oil. It's just bio oil. It's just bio oil. It's just to keep it moisturized and try to heal. This is how it is. It's dark on the inside, but look, I've got another one here. There, it goes up to here, and then I thought a little bit more. Wait. Here. So, and here. Yeah, I think that was the same one. But yeah, so basically I just massage it a little bit. It feels weird. It still feels really weird. The whole chest feels weird. When I had my baby, in fact, I said I wasn't going to breastfeed because it felt so weird to touch my, you know, but it did. It felt really, I don't know, it just felt like he was ripping me open again. Yeah, so I lost track of everything right now. It's a 23 minutes long video already, and I've already done all the crazy stuff one person should do in a video. Please don't judge me. This is how I am now. It's strange because I remember how I used to be, and accepting this new person is so difficult because I forgot a lot of things. I forgot everything. It's like, I'm gonna give you an example. Photoshop. I used to do a bit of graphic design, and I knew how to use Photoshop. Like, you know, I was really good at it. video editing. I've done video editing in the past. I used to do. I did cinematography when I was younger. So anyway, I'm still trying to catch my breath here. So I find it weird that I'm not able to do as much anymore. I feel really dependent on people. My accent also changed. That's another funny story. I just feel really dependent now, and I used to be so independent. I used to, yeah, I miss myself, and I know I'm never gonna go back to how I used to be, but I liked how I used to be. I find it difficult to accept myself now, but I'm trying, and really I'm doing the best I can. I am, you know, keeping positive. I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy I got to have the family I thought I'd never have. I'm just happy to be here. I'm sad that I'm in a lot of debt. In a lot of debt. Just because obviously student loan. Yeah, well, it's life. I've got a degree. Yay! So, yeah, lovely talking to you guys, even though I guess nobody's watching but my mom probably, and that's fine. That is okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I want to sleep. So I'll catch up with you guys next time. Mwah.